Tobias Ottley, Executive Manager for the Elite Development and Performance Unit, under which the Elite Athlete Gym falls.
Tell me what has been going on here over the last year. I know we have been here before. What's new with the Elite Athlete Gym?
Um, we've added uh, to our staff. We've definitely expanded our staff and our capacity to be able to serve our athlete clientele. We've seen an influx of athletes who are Olympic hopefuls, who are trying to be based home more than outside for their preparation. We are in the process of establishing gyms also at the National Cycling Centre and the National Tennis Centre. I think those two will be huge game changers for the high performance sporting ecosystem, being able to reach to all outside of Port of Spain and also in their environment. So at the National Tennis Centre, you'll serve all racket sports, as well as field hockey, and if national volleyball happens to be based out of Tacarigua, access the velodrome, which is adjacent to both, the home of football, the Atabolan Stadium itself. So you're servicing track and field as well as central and south-based athletes. So we're really excited about that one. That will be a major upgrade to the facilities that we offer athletes, and we're looking forward to how those will also in turn inspire the athletes and excite the athletes as much as it excites us.
Now, another thing you mentioned, a lot of our athletes come back home and are based at home. How much for you does that help in terms of preparing our athletes and helping you all improve as well?
Oh, that's a huge thing for us. I think it's a great motivation to the staff. It's also a testament to the work that they're doing in terms of gaining the confidence of athletes coming back home, interacting with the staff, and seeing that the programs that they are getting here are very much on par with what they're getting outside, so that they don't feel that they're selling themselves short by being based at home. Now with facilities, we're adding to that. We had Dylan Carter based here for a couple of weeks when he was home in August, September, and with the aquatic center and good facilities here, there's major opportunities for him to be based at home once other things fall into place.
And one of the things you all are focusing on is the mental health development of the athletes. Tell us about that unit that you all have now.
Right, so we've also expanded our sports psychology capacities. We have 4 sports psychology consultants on board now, and we've been doing a lot of work in that area. I've always said to the people that I report to, sports psychology is, to use the cliche, low-hanging fruit. We don't need a massive facility. We don't need fancy equipment to reach our athletes and improve on their mental skills. So we've looked at that as a major area to gain in performance. You hear people talking about marginal gains, and mental skills training is one of those places where you can eke out a little bit more in performance. We've not only actually focused on the athletes, but we've recently completed a coaching workshop where we've given coaches exposure to that type of information as well. And that's something that we want to continue going forward. We always talk about improving our athletes and giving our athletes the best, but we also need to ensure that we're doing as much for our coaches, who are also responsible for those athletes. And we can't have an athlete improving at a rate that's disproportionate to necessarily a coach's own professional development.